Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, sorry for the very late post-game video. As you guys know, Sundays are a no-go day for us here in this residence. Now, there was a lot to talk about. Some good, some ugly, and some great. A lot of great. Let's not sugarcoat the shit. There was a lot of great. There was a few things that happened. Obviously, we all know about the Bouchard situation. Did you know that Connor McDavid was the first player of the season to hit 90 points? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, itos, 9 days. 10 times in a row he has hit 90 points in his career. 10 years in a row, consecutively. Put this into perspective. Sidney Crosby's only done it 9 times, and not all in a row. So to say this kid is something special, this kid is something special. Now, 10 times in a row, 90-point threshold, check mark, done. Now, not to be outdone, Evan Bouchard. What do you want to say about Evan Bouchard? Sucks defensively. We all know. We get the narrative. We understand the narrative. Great offensively. Thus, he got paid. He didn't get paid for his defense. He got paid for what he can do on the offensive side. It is what it is, folks. Whether you like it or not, that's why players get paid the big bucks. Those block shots, those players that play in the defensive zone really well, they don't get paid the big bucks. They get paid the 3 to 5s, 6s to 7s, not the 9 to 10s. It is what it is. That's the way the NHL wants it. Who am I to say otherwise? Now, of course, it wasn't pretty. I'm not going to sugarcoat the shit and say, hey, this was a masterclass game by the Oilers. Far from it. A win is a win. Remember when we used to say that? I don't care. I'm that guy. I don't care what the goalie stats say. A win is a win, and I will stick to that. I don't care how bad Ingram played. It is what it is. I expect it from Oilers goaltending with the defense. I don't care how bad Jari played, and he did play bad again. But it is what it is. I get that with this Oilers defense. I expect shit goaltending from this team. It's just what to expect. Are we overpaying for it? Yes, we are. Point blank, period. We are overpaying for shit goaltending, and that is okay. Because this defense will not be able to defense. The Oilers win in overtime. Play some La Bamba, baby. Be happy about it, and we move on. We got Anaheim tonight. Now, we're going to move on here because, like I said, we did have some good notes to it. Such as, Evan Bouchard joins Bobby Orr as the only defenseman in NHL history to get 6 points and 8 shots. Ooh, that's some elite company. I don't know if you guys know who Bobby Orr is. He's only the greatest defenseman of all time. Some would arguably say the top 3 player of all time. Injuries obviously derailed Mr. Orr's career. Otherwise, he would have put up way more points. Again, that is a discussion to have for another time. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat the shit and tell you that everything was everything. And we should all be happy, because it's not the case here. Like I said, Oilers win 6-5 in overtime. Shots were 40-27 for the Oilers. We're going to talk about the goaltending before we talk about anything else. Connor Ingram, 9 shots, 12 saves, 750 save percentage, 3 goals against. Tristan Jarry comes in, lets one of the first 2 shots in that he faces, 2 shots on 5 that he faces. 13 out of 15, 867 save percentage, 2 goals against. Charlie Lindgren, 34 out of 40, 850 save percentage, 6 goals against. Why didn't Washington pull their goalie? Because they played Thompson the night before, against Calgary. Got the big, fat dub. Now, it started out hot. Evan Bouchard gets a ripper, scores his 12th goal of the season, his first goal of the game. Obviously first of 3. He had a 6-point night. Every goal Bouchard was a part of. That just don't happen every night. That night was special. Game 400, special. Special night. Let me preface this. Special players show up at special nights at special times. That was a special night for a special player. Now, it was short-lived. I'm not going to tell you otherwise. That lead was very short-lived. Portis scores his 18th of the season. Oh boy, does he ever. Stinker. Stinker, stinker, stinker. Obviously, the Bouchard goal was scored by him, assisted by Ekholm and Hyman. We got a 1-0 hockey game. Capital score 18 seconds later. 1-1. The period shots. 10 for the Oilers, 2 for Washington. Again, it's a trend. It's a trend we don't like. It's a trend that it has been here for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. 2 shots, 1 goal. It is what it is, folks. If you don't like it, move on. It's just going to be what the goalie trending is in Edmonton. 2 shots, 1 goal. You can say that it's one guy's fault, 2 guys' fault. No, it's the team defense. They just can't play team defense. Any whoosies, let's move on. Washington gets a power play. No goal. Bouchard again. This time Driasaitl, McDavid. We have a 2-1 hockey game for Edmonton. Now, this is where the shenanigans happen. Edmonton gets a power play. They don't do anything. Terrible power play right now. Of course, Washington scores. Sidorf, 2-2. And then Bolivier scores. 10th of the season, 3-2 Washington. This has fallen off the rails hard and heavy in the second period. Never fear, the Oilers get a power play. Don't do anything with it. Never fear again, the Oilers get another power. Do nothing with it. Now, the Oilers get outshot that period 13-12. Totals are 15 for Washington, 22 for the Oilers. Third period comes around. The Oilers get another power play. So the refs are trying to help the Oilers in a sense. Washington's trying to help the Oilers in a sense. No goal. Now, shorthanded. 4-4. There's a 4-minute double minor to Lazar for high sticking. Off the face-off, Tom Wilson will do Tom Wilson things. He interferes with Janmark. Becomes a 4-on-4. The Oilers score. Bouchard gets the natural hat trick. He gets the natural hat trick. His 3rd goal of the game. His 14th of the season, assisted by McDavid and Driasaitl. 3-3 hockey game. Oh, to be short-lived. And I'm hearing everybody on that go, well, that's Darnell Nurse's fault. That's Darnell Nurse's fault. Did he not block the first 2? Did he not go on his knees and try and hold the puck in between his legs? Where was his defenseman partner? Where was Savoy? Where was the other forward? I only point out Savoy on that because I saw that he was on the ice. One of the dumbfounded looks in front of the net. You want to blame Darnell Nurse for that goal? No, that is the last guy you blame for that goal. How's about Jari? You make a better effort at holding onto a puck. Oh, sorry. The Hollywood script is in. I got the script, guys. Can't talk bad about Jari. Okay. Script's in. I got it. See? I got the script. See, I'm reading the script right here. Now, Strome scores his 14th of the year. It's 4-3 Washington. Edmonton finally gets a power play that they capitalize on. Connor McDavid, his 31st of the year, assisted by Bouchard. It's 4-4. Sorry, that wasn't the scramble goal. My bad. That was the shot from the point that the goalie should have had. The McMichael goal was the scramble goal. I'm 1 goal ahead of myself. Everybody's blaming Nurse on the McMichael goal. His 8th of the season. It was a scramble in front. Nurse blocked 2 shots. He did. He blocked 2 shots. He held the puck under him. What are you mad at? Why are you mad? How's about a goalie cover a puck? How's about a goalie don't throw rebounds out to the slot? I don't know. Just a train of thought. Anywho's, McMichael scores. It's 5-4 Washington late in the 3rd period. The Oilers looked done until they weren't. With 31 seconds left to go in the game, Zach My man, Hyman, scores his 20th goal of the season, which was assisted by Bouchard. 5-5 going into overtime. Shots that period, 11 for Washington, 26 for Edmonton. 11 for Washington, 26 for the Oilers in that period. For a total of 26 to 38 shots on goal. Overtime, the Oilers took 2 shots. McDavid had them both. Bless me. Bless me. Now, McDavid had a breakaway. Great save by Charlie Lindgren. Cannot take away that save. Huge save by Lindgren. Now, Bouchard knocks the puck out of the air, throws it down. There's a lot of people out there that don't like the Oilers that are saying that was a delay a game holding onto the puck. I've seen players grab the puck, skate with it 3 feet, and then drop it and not get called. That wasn't a delay a game. That was a player just fluid motion. Great play. He gets tripped on the play in overtime. I don't know if the arm was coming up. The commentator said there was, but I didn't see it. So essentially there was going to be a penalty coming up for the Oilers, a power play coming up for the Oilers in overtime. Had Connor McDavid not scored a breakaway goal in overtime. Now, McDavid gets his 32nd of the year, 90th point. Bouchard gets another assist, his 6th point of the night. It is 6-5 Edmonton. It was not a Picasso. It was not a work of art. But I like to say a win is a win. They don't ask how. They ask how many. The Ducks are tonight at 6:30. The game was on Prime. And then we have 2-3 days off. We play until Thursday against the San Jose Sharks. Now, I don't know about y'all's, but there was something else that happened that night. This happened. Neon Driasaitl, his 600th assist of his career. What more can you say about the guy? He just puts up points. 600 NHL assists. In Evan Bouchard's 400 game played. Connor McDavid 90-point night. It was a special night that almost got ruined by bad goaltending. I won't sugarcoat it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was a special night that was almost ruined by bad goaltending. And here I will get rid of my ugly mug. Evan Bouchard's played 400 games all with the Oilers. Remember when he started out with Edmonton, he was number 75? Do you guys remember that? You probably don't. You probably don't remember why he wore 75. Because a young man named Duncan Keith was here. A young man named Duncan Keith was here with the Oilers, so Evan Bouchard had to wear 75. As soon as Duncan Keith left, he put on the 2, and he's looked pretty good doing it. Again, can't complain about that. I will leave you with a short little video. Hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you guys enjoy Monday. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Post-game recap will be tonight for the Ducks-Oilers game. Let's go Oilers.
And we're sitting here again. We're sitting here again talking about the same things. And we're sitting here again. We're sitting here again talking about the same things. And we're sitting here again. We're sitting here again talking about the same things. And we're sitting here again. We're sitting here again.